In this week's chapter of One Piece, we get the epic reunion no one was waiting for. Wow, Corey, so here we are. You know, we had Kaido 2 chapters ago. We got Fujitora running towards the Straw Hats. We got an epic escape about to happen. We're going to have cannonballs flying by. Everyone's going to be dodging things. Everyone's going to probably do a move. It's going to be epic, right? That's what we got this week, right?
No, not exactly. No, I want to stress that this week's chapter of One Piece was not bad. It was a necessary evil. This is something that we were going to have to see eventually, which was the big reunion between Rebecca and Kyros. And I think it was handled really well in this week's chapter, because they got right through it. They meet each other, they decide they want to live together. Now Violet is going to be the brand new princess of Dressrosa Kingdom, which I think is very fitting. She has some pretty badass abilities, but really, this week's chapter was disappointing in the fact that really it's just more of the same. We're still stuck in Dressrosa. We still don't know what's going on with Kaido. The chapter opened up with Smoker and his crew having a cotton candy party. Just not that much happened this week, but still, I liked the reunion between Rebecca and Kyros. It was heartwarming. It was something that I wanted to see, and I'm not too shocked that they waited this long to do it. I was sort of getting my hopes up a little bit at the beginning of the chapter, especially when Luffy was talking to Rebecca. I almost thought he was going to do something really insane, like maybe ask her to be a member of the Straw Hat crew.
I almost thought he did, because she's like, so do you want to come with me? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, wait, no! There's so many other people. Not
Bartolomeo!
Yeah, like, no.
You know, Bartolomeo was funny this week. You know, even he loves the faults of the Straw Hat Pirates. You know, he's commenting about Zoro going in the wrong direction. He still thinks he's awesome despite the fact that he doesn't know where the hell he's going. And really, the most important thing about this chapter is that final panel, really, which is that shot of Fujitora who's riding around on the rock, getting ready to literally rock the Straw Hat Pirates. I cannot wait to see how that's going to go down. But the whole Rebecca Kyros thing, you might like it, you might love it, you might not enjoy it. Really, this is just going to be depending on if you like these characters a lot. But, again, it was a necessary evil. We had to see it, and at least they got right through it.
Yeah, it's a good... They spent this week wisely. So, like, now, it's just the pirates getting off the island. Like, well, they could always go to Sanji and Nami, but that would be a nice change. I wouldn't mind that, actually, too much. But this was like, and I don't want to say necessary evil, like, we didn't enjoy the chapter, because we did. It's well drawn, move things along. But, man, like, Dressrosa's technically been over for, like, 2 months. And let's get off this island, you know, let's get on to the next thing. And let's see Kaido, let's see... And it wasn't that there was a lack of action this week either. You know, the Marines were in there. It's just, it wasn't that interesting of a chapter. Yeah, it was just okay.
But still, you should definitely check out this chapter. It's basically, I think, like the final stamp on Dressrosa. Everything's pretty much been resolved at this moment, unless we're going to get an entire chapter devoted to the Tontada tribe, which I don't think we are. Maybe the Tontada tribe is going to have a role in helping, like, Luffy and their crew actually get off of the island. Because there's still a lot of mystery here. Like, where the hell's Trafalgar Law? Where the hell is half of these people? I also really love the fact that the actual fighters from Kurita Coliseum are like, get the hell out of here! We are tired of being in debt to you at this point!
Well, yeah, they even are like, look, we pretty much owe you forever, so if you could just leave so we don't have to keep helping you, that'd be great, guys. And overall, it's a good chapter, and I'm glad it happened. I just, again, it's 2 chapters after introducing Kaido, and I was kind of like, let's get on that, you know, let's see... I want to see Zoro cut some cannonballs. I want to see, you know, I want to see some stuff like that, you know?
But still, I think the reunion between Kyros and Rebecca was handled really well, especially with the fact that Rebecca made the ultimate decision to just live with her father out in the flower fields, not like in a way of royalty. And that was actually Kyros' original plan, is he wanted to sort of put her back like in line with the royalty of the Kingdom of Dressrosa. But again, I think it is really fitting that, of course, Violet is going to be the brand new princess because she's freaking awesome. It sort of dashes my dreams a little bit about the fact that maybe she could have been a Straw Hat Pirate.
Horrible
because
idea.
her abilities were freaking awesome. But then again, this is just another one of those amazing side characters, which I'm sure are going to pop up later on in the series.
Yes.
These are probably characters like the ones from Alabasta. We might see them again in flashbacks, or maybe they'll even have a bigger role later down the line, maybe even show up towards the finale of the series. Again, just demonstrating that Luffy can make friends with just about anyone, including the princess of a lost kingdom. So it was still a pretty damn good chapter, just not quite what we were hoping for.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, Corey.
Really?
No, I'm lying. 3 out of 5.
I was about to say, that was pretty bad. I'm going to give it a 4. I did like it a lot. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I don't want to fault the chapter entirely for that. I still liked the dialogue a lot, especially the reunion with Kyros and Rebecca. It was tear-inducing. It was handled well, you know, especially with the fact that Rebecca doesn't care that her father was a soldier, that he was a freaking toy, that he killed hundreds of people, he's literally stained with blood. She just wants her own only father that she's ever had, and she's not going to have him taken away just because of all the crazy events which have gone down in Dressrosa. So, great conclusion.
I think you said it perfectly, Corey. And I feel this way. Just because I wasn't expecting this does not fault this chapter. Like, it was a good chapter. So, with that being said, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too.
Mm-hmm.
And if you did enjoy this review, make sure and give it a thumbs up, guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you thought about this chapter. Maybe you think our review sucks, and you can let us know in the comments below.
But we know that's not the case. Our review kicks major ass. But that being said, we do want to hear from you guys. What do you want to see after this chapter ends? Do you think we're going to go back to the whole thing with Kaido? Do you think there's going to be another surprise with the Supernovas? Do you think Trafalgar Law is going to do something crazy?
Yeah, what do you
Please tell us
next?
what you want to see next from the One Piece manga series.
So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know the drill. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, we have a podcast called The Powerful Nerdcast. Check that out. It's on iTunes, YouTube, and a website called RogueIntel.com, where you can see all these other podcasts, because we're part of a podcast network there. Really cool stuff. A lot of fun things, like the Pocket Dump podcast, which is all about like pocket knives and stuff. And then there's Pure Orgasmic Love, which teaches you all sorts of naughty things. And there's a whole bunch of cool podcasts. So go check that website out too if you haven't already. And thank you guys for all the support. We really appreciate it. Out. Fuck it.
Not exactly a graceful exit for this week's One Piece. We're tired of riding that straw hat cock.